Once quality assurance has completed their testing and has moved the application under test into production, it is time for FogChain's application monitoring tool, AppMon, to start monitoring and reporting on the application's performance. AppMon continuously monitors web and mobile application performance against user-defined SLA targets. AppMon stores the performance data for later reporting and analysis. In the event of a performance SLA breach, AppMon offers configurable SLA policies to ensure that the customer's application support and business teams are notified as appropriate. There are 3 user personas upon which AppMon is focused. The first user persona is the scripter. This is the person creating and maintaining the scripts which will effectively become the application monitors. The second user is that of the 24/7 triage analyst. This is the first responder who receives alarms or alerts for potential customer impacting application issues. Let's look at the application itself from the perspective of these 3 different user types. First, let's look at the scripter. Scripters are most interested in creating monitors and scheduling them, configuring the performance SLAs for each monitor, and then configuring the escalation policies or actions that will occur when an SLA is breached. To create a new script, the user navigates to Manage Scripts, selects Add New Monitor, gives a script name, picks the frequency of the monitor, 5, 15, 30, or 60-minute intervals, selects the device from the device library upon which the monitor should run, points AppMon to the monitoring executable file, enters the name of the application under test, enters application under test version, and then the rest of the device attributes are automatically filled in when the device is selected. The user selects Add Monitor to obtain a monitoring ID. Now a monitor has been created that is ready to be scheduled. To schedule a monitor, the user navigates to Manage Schedules, selects Add New Schedule, picks the monitor that was just created, selects the start and date time, and adds the schedule. Select Add Schedule. The monitor will now run according to the configured date, time, and frequency, collecting performance data that can be used to determine how to set SLA targets and escalation rules. To set up SLA targets and escalation policy, the user navigates to Manage Alarms, selects Timer Alarms, and selects Transaction Performance or Availability Threshold. The user is then presented with options to configure the relevant alert criteria, including email addresses to receive alerts, alert intervals, as well as resolution criteria, or rather when to stop alerting or escalating the incident. Now let's jump into what the triage analyst would be looking at in AppMon. As discussed earlier, triage analysts are most interested in validating alerts or alarms, performing initial triage steps, and quickly escalating when necessary. AppMon helps with validation of alerts or alarms. Anytime an established performance or availability SLA is breached, AppMon saves a screenshot to aid the triage analyst in validating the results. In this example, taken a few days ago when Expedia experienced a brief outage, we can see that their monitor correctly alarmed when the app failed to load content. By looking at the screenshot, the triage analyst can discern that the app loaded without content, and that the issue is not related to lack of internet access or some other external issue. Last but not least, let's look at AppMon from the data consumer view. A data consumer might be a digital product manager, an IT manager responsible for uptime, or perhaps an engineering VP who wants to understand application performance. Regardless of title, data consumers are primarily interested in trends, not incidents. They want smart graphs with supporting data. Is my app performing within SLA but generally slowing down? How does performance of recent release of my app compare to the previous version? How are individual transactions performing within a given flow? These questions of the data consumer are just examples of the kind of information gathered and reported with FogChain's AppMon. To schedule a live demonstration of FogChain's AppMon, please email demo@fogchaininc.com. Thank you.